my gosh, I just figured out what Laura does when she goes live. That is embarrassing, Laura. You keep hitting that over and over every couple of seconds to make sure it plays over and over. Girl. Holy cow. Wow. What are you doing? Oh, man. Okay. So I thought that was funny. Clary. Clary, 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 Clary. We need a live with Clary. That's what I'm here to talk about, damn it. I remember back in the olden days, the olden, golden, pre-folden days, when we could just go live and talk about whatever it was we wanted to talk about. Shit, I might even beat Diamond Cutter's numbers. Clary, Clary. Sin, you're alive. Hey, little lady, what's up? So, yeah, my channel kind of still works. I dusted off the cobwebs the other day. The olden golden days. So, I was thinking of going live like on Friday and doing games, but let's just be real. You all hate games. Hey, Michelle. Well, actually, Sin is down for whatever, like when it comes to games, little name dropping drama mama. What's up, Nada? I'm live. You're babysitting your granddaughter. Aw, she is insane. I want to see her. Come show us. Show us. Show us. Show us. Nader. Nader's so crazy. Do it. Do it. So, how's everybody doing? Happy Wednesday evening. I didn't expect to go live, but I was like, okay, I'm bored. Which means it's boring. Like, I'm being boring because I got plenty of stuff I could be doing. And I was like, I'll go live. And then I was just talking to Clary a little bit, and I'm like, you really need to go live. Like, we need a Clary live. So come on. You don't want to, you don't have to. I'm like, come show us your dog. She's super cute though, even for a second, but no pressure. You can always post a picture. Hey, Amelia. Amelia Earhart in the building. Yep. So I have a brief announcement to make. Let me let a few more people get in. I'm joking. This is my average. We gonna go live this weekend. We're gonna go live this weekend. I probably sound crazy, but I'm having like, you ever have a time where you're so busy, like out of your mind, that you feel like you don't even have time to like change your mind? But even though you're miserable about something, you being that busy makes you feel happy because you didn't have to sit around worrying about how miserable you were about the other miserable thing. That's how I feel. I feel like I've been so crazy busy that I haven't had any time to have a pity party. Yes, so I've been in a good mood, but we're gonna go live this weekend. Clary, some people might not like it. They might not like it. I know. Everybody has pity parties though, right? Doesn't everybody have like some form of a pity party, even if it's just like over something stupid like you stubbed your toe? I don't know. Sometimes I do stupid shit and then I feel sorry for myself for a minute. I know. I become Eeyore. Hey, Miss Peacock, what's up? Mrs. Peacock, my bad. How are you doing? I wonder where Cosmic Wendy V, good old Peanut, good old Chronic. I wonder where those yahoos are right now. I hope everybody's having a good night. Oh, yay.
Hey.
Hey, it's my
Ah,
friend. Can I make you full screen?
I don't care. I look like
Okay.
crap. I've been working all day. Hey, everybody.
Awesome. Look how skinny you are.
Oh, shut up.
Skinny minute.
Okay. Okay. I'm going to show you my granddogger, but I'm trying to figure out how do I turn this camera around? Hey, everybody.
Hey, Cosmic
Let me see.
Donna. Donna's here.
Um, oh, hey, Donna. We were just talking about you last night. Okay. How do I turn this camera around? Oh, man. I hate this camera. Oh, no. I just turned it off.
You flip it
Okay.
from the bottom. The bottom
Um,
right, I think you flip it. No? Yeah.
I clicked camera and it just, oh, okay. You guys, you gotta be patient with me. Okay. I'm just gonna have to turn my
Ah,
camera around. Okay. Okay.
you look so
This is
cute.
my new granddogger. Okay, Stella. Oh my goodness, she's a wild animal. She's a wild animal. Okay, Stella,
Oh,
sit. Okay, that's
oh,
my
look at
dog,
you.
DOG. There's DOG. Stella. Okay, let's see Stella. Oh my goodness, sorry. All you're getting is my house and my messy house. Stella, you're a wild animal. Okay, let's pick her up. Let's pick her up. Okay.
See, this is
Okay.
why I
Here
love
she is.
natives. Whatever.
Okay, there's
Aw.
see she's insane. Oh my goodness. Okay.
Okay. Don't break
Oh
your
god.
phone. It's not worth it. It's not worth it.
Anyways, okay. Let's see.
So
Is
what
anybody
kind of a
oh
dog
okay.
is she again?
Chaos. She's a Vizsla.
What does that mean? Visla.
Vizsla. It's like some kind of like ah God, everything. See, my life is chaos. My whole life is chaos.
Uh,
Okay. Okay. Are we good? Okay,
hey,
crashing.
Donna.
Okay. I'm just gonna look at you. I'm good. Did you ask me a question?
No, I just wanted to say Donna
Hey,
said
everybody.
homeless kind of living in a hotel. Still not well,
Oh
having
my
panic
goodness.
attacks. Aw.
I'm like looking at
I'm
myself
sorry.
since first time since this morning. I look horrible.
Really? No,
Okay.
you look great.
So
You
how's
look
everybody
fully
doing? Everybody
good.
tell me how you're doing. How are
I
you
want to
doing,
know what a
Eritrea?
Visla is.
What?
What a Visla is.
Oh, Vizsla. You'd have to look it up. It's like hi little lady. It is like it's a bird dog. Hi Clary. Hi little lady. Hi Lolo. Hi
Thanks for letting me
Amelia.
for you to come up.
Couldn't have been a crazier day. Um, what else? Oh, God, I need a drink of water. Drink of water with squirt because I don't like water.
You're gonna think I'm sucking up to you, but you look younger than the last time I saw you.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah,
wow. Thank
you
you.
do. Like,
See,
I mean,
see,
I'm talking like 7 years.
aging backwards is a thing.
Yeah, you're
It's the
doing it.
glasses that make me look young.
So do they? When
Yeah.
you take off your
Oh, look at
glasses.
that fat belly. My Pilates isn't working yet.
Oh well, give it a week. You
Um,
don't.
what?
You don't have to stay up here. I was just asking you to come up if you wanted to
What,
show the
you don't
dog.
want me to sing or
I do
no?
want you to stay. You're the most interesting part about this whole stream.
I want to be able to turn this camera on so I can actually show you this damn dog. I can't
Hmm.
see anything if I don't have my glasses on. Okay, so if I
You
click
want me to walk
cam,
you all? Okay.
it just turns the cam off. Like it's
Okay,
like you
how do you?
can't turn it around. I'm at
Hmm.
settings, camera settings. Oh, I found it. I found it. Nope,
Oh, she
that's
got it.
okay, hold on. There we go. There we go. I found it. I found it. Does that work? Do you see it? Did it turn?
Aw. Oh, she cut off. She dropped off. So the story is her daughter and her daughter's partner got boyfriend got a a dog. She thought they were gonna like, you know, have something else, but they ended up having a dog and now she has
Okay,
the
now go
dog.
to settings. Okay, camera.
Now go to
Camera
settings.
two. Camera two. Am I back?
Okay, yep, you got it.
Okay. Okay. There's DOG.
Gee.
There's my messy desk. There you go. And then
Yeah, nobody.
see Stella.
Oh, you're breaking up.
Am I still breaking up?
Yeah, a little bit. Wait, just
Oh,
stand in
how
one
was
spot.
it?
Don't move. Nobody move. Nobody gets hurt. Oh, I can see her by your.
Remember when I tell you already that my kitchen does get messy? I'm going to prove it. Look at this. Boom.
Show us her filthy,
Messy,
horrible.
messy kitchen. It is. Look at that. That counter is full. That is 8 foot of counter, and look at how much stuff's all over it.
There is a lot of
The
stuff
bomb
on
went
it.
off. I made tacos.
You're a lot of
Yeah.
people.
I
Yeah.
made tacos. Look at that.
Okay,
Make
now you're
some
robo
day.
again.
Pick onions. Oh, damn
Let me
it.
try to real quick.
Pickled onions. Okay. It's probably my internet. Okay. That's it.
Let's see.
Okay. I'm leaving now.
I think you're good. Oh, she left. Why? All right, gotta go seeing GP in the morning. Oh, I'll be praying for you, Donna. I hope you're okay. Oh, you're done taking over the live. Yeah, but it made it good. Now everybody's gonna leave me. Good night, Clary. Sweet dreams. Oh, yeah, that was the announcement. Clary and I are gonna go live this weekend on Saturday. We'll put it up in advance so you guys will have the whatever. But I know you're all dying to hear her voice, so I wanted her to go live with me tonight, but it's a school night. She's gotta get up super early. It's super late there. And it's super early here. It's only 7 o'clock. Thank you for coming up, Nada. Sorry that you roboed. I mean, that sucks. What is going on with this stupid Nightbot? Sorry, you guys. Hang on a second. Okay. I don't know what's up. Oh, I see. I see. I see. It's set too low. Ridiculous. Sorry about that. Anyway, I do want it to drop, but I don't want it to drop like every 30 seconds or whatever. The hell? Oh my god, it dropped another one. She's a menace. She's super cute. Oh my gosh, Grand Love's Pup. I know, my title says Saturday Live. So basically that's all that means is I'm gonna go live. I'm gonna go live on Saturday. I'm gonna go live on Saturday with Clary. What's up? I might even have cappuccino beforehand. What's up? We'll tell all the secrets of the world exposed. Can you imagine? There are people that know the majority of all the information spoken of behind the scenes in the drama community, and they could go live and drop big old bombs if they were good at organizing their data. They have teams of people around them that could help them organize their data if they really, really wanted to. There's all these people that have all this dirt on each other. It's funny. There's people that broker in information, quid pro quo. You scratch my back, I scratch yours. Well, if you suck at data, or I suck at remembering stupid shit. So, like, stupid shit that people told me that I wasn't supposed to know, I don't remember it. So, that's the good news. I don't want to remember it. I don't want to know about anything about people other than what it is they want me to know. You know what I mean? Where's everybody at? What's everybody? There must be some high drama going on because my non-drama people are not around. Well, maybe I'll just call this one a quickie announcement unless someone else wants to come on up. We could have another dog show, but she's super cute, by the way, the dog. YouTube is dead. Then what the hell? Come up, Michelle. It's your turn on The Price is Right. There was a mass shooting in El Paso today. I was watching Lookner on Agenda Free TV. It sounds like the shooter might have been underage because they said they had their mom, a suspect's mom. So why would they have their mom? Not many people live right now, drama wise, just crime and trauma. So what's trauma? Crime and drama mixed together? It is, right? Yeah, that's okay. YouTube is dead. Yeah, one passed away, 3 injured are the preliminary reports. Who knows if they got the suspect or not, blah, blah, more mass shooting BS. I kept hearing Steve Lookner say over and over, breaking news, Steve Abbott's going to make a statement. Breaking news, Steve Abbott's going to make a statement, but he never did. He never did. Okay, I'm going to ask you guys a question and tell me if you know who this person is. Her name is Joyce Sparkle Shine. Do you know who she is? Oh my gosh, no. I have not. I have a synopsis of the trial, so I understand some of the things that happened and in what order from Nada. She broke it down for me. But I know she and Speak Truth with Love are following it closely, very closely. Why you want to come up and talk about the trial? I have questions. I want to know people's opinions about whether or not he could have killed both the kids. Yeah, causes, we don't have to be quiet. You got to start yelling at him. You've heard of her, but no clue really. Yeah, so there was that shooting today, and then a promise of a press conference from Governor Abbott, but I never got to hear the press conference because I ended up like getting bored with the whole situation and deciding to go live because I got to talking to Clary, and I'm like, we should go live, damn it. We have some stuff that we have to say. It's going to be good and nice. You've been trying to listen to today's trial, but you've only gotten an hour in. Oh, I didn't hear that Raquel Welch died. She must have been ancient, though. Like ancient and ancient. Raquel Welch? Wasn't she an actor from like the 40s? You're excited for live. Yeah, it'll be good. I told her to get her stuff. She'll get her stuff. Clary has a whole thing that she has to do for a live. Me, I'm like, whatever, sloppy. Right now, especially. But it'll be good. It'll be good. Hold up. I hate it when people go dead silent on their lives, so sorry for doing it, my damn self. But yeah, I basically just wanted to go live and say that Clary and I will be live on Saturday. We'll post it 82. That's not that old, I guess. But we'll post it ahead of time. We'll have a thumbnail and the time scheduled and all that stuff, so there won't be any shock about it. But does anyone want to come up? Anyone want to come up? Where'd Michelle go? Did she go hide? Because she doesn't want to come up. Come on, Michelle, you can do it. I have no pride right now. I've put my pride aside because I hate dead air. And I hate it when people take long, dramatic pauses. Yeah, Cosmic's welcome to come up if he wants to come up. He might just want to talk about the Murdoch trial, though, and I haven't been following it super closely. Um, oh, are you? Well, that's good. I'm glad somebody is. This is back to being, you know what? It's so funny because I lost YouTube does your subscribers, like your subscriber count in tens, and now they're doing them in fives. So I lost 10 subs. And then the other night I dropped my link in Peanuts. And I think I got 5 subs off that. Which if any of you are from Peanuts chat, welcome. I don't know if any of you are, but welcome. I think I might have messaged him and told him to go live or something, and he didn't. I think I might have, but he might also be busy too. But he and Tinfoil get more people in his live. Oh my God, you're so mean. That's like the cruelest thing you could say to me. He says he wants to come up, but he's got to eat. For me to pretend like I can monologue for 20 minutes. Well, I probably 20 minutes. What are you eating? What in the world are you eating for 20 whole minutes? It's actually good to chew your food, so it's fine. Take your time. Yeah, but no, I was just wondering if anybody else had like listened to had seen that it's weird. Something's going on in Texas right now because there was the shooting at the Cielo Vista Mall in El Paso, and then there was a report of an asteroid landing in Texas. Let me see if I can find it. I feel like I'm pulling such a Laura. Here we go. All right, let's watch this, bro. I haven't watched this, okay? So forgive me. And I'm on the free version of StreamYard, but so I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing right now, okay? All right, hopefully you guys can see this.
Smokes, what a crazy world we live in. Absolutely, without doubt. So, 10 years ago, Asteroid Fight Club started when an asteroid turned into a meteor and then a meteorite exploding over Russia. And here, 10 years later, on the exact anniversary of Asteroid Fight Club starting to help people staying cool, to help prevent World War III, and to help civilization collapsing, officials and multiple people are confirming that a meteor asteroid just hit Texas. Sounds like yeah, like it turned into a meteorite and it actually made it to the ground and it caused loud booms. And this just happened a little bit ago. That is crazy. Did someone say red? No, absolutely monstrous aurora minutes ago in Skibotn, Norway. Check this thing out. Because you know the sun's kind of freaking out as well.
The
It's
sun
getting
is
kind
freaking out. I was reading that a piece of the sun has chipped off of the sun. A piece of the sun, man.
of hectic. And then we're watching a snow and possible tornado storm develop over the United States right now.
Look it.
Man, like every day is a little bit crazier than the last. Are you noticing that, or is it just me? Anywho,
Nope.
we're watching this storm, which may extend a tail into Texas, drag it across, and then you got snow up here. They put an orange bean in the thing, so it looks like an upside down
Avocado.
alien heart. This is for
Oh,
today's
I think it
danger
was like
zone. And
avocado.
this is
Come on
tomorrow's
now.
danger zone, which is a weird danger zone, man. Anywho, strange days indeed, my friends. And you're talking about a winter snowstorm, which could drop quite a bit of snow from Colorado to Nebraska to Kansas, all the way up to the Canada.
So, what do you guys think of this? This guy's interesting. I just subscribed to him. Wait, who's making plates? Oh, that's cosmic. Never mind. All he has to do is open a can of spaghettios. I think this guy's interesting.
Got up to almost 80 degrees today in DFW. It fire watches down in Brownsville.
How do I not know who this is?
And then earthquake wise, you had like a 6.1 in the Philippines, and then in New Zealand, check out this in New Zealand you had
Mm.
this was like a 6, but look where that happened. That's kind of weird. And then that's weird that happened in my opinion. And then the weirdness is not
I like
over.
how he's like, that's weird and that's weird. Well, where's your, why is it, tell us why it's weird.
Let's hop on over to Colombia, Venezuela. That's a weird place for an earthquake, in my opinion.
Okay, but
And that
why?
was a 5 too. Anyway, strange days indeed, y'all. The sun has definitely been coming alive as we head towards solar maximum. Why is my super internet running so slow? I've let you down, party people, on Asteroid Fight Club 10-year anniversary. It's kind of lame. Sorry. And remember, asteroid is a metaphor for anything that can do major harm or damage to civilization or end it. So, and asteroid just flying at us lately. Look at all the red in this. This could be a major storm. Let's hope it's a big bust. but I wouldn't plan on it being that way. We'll see though. So yeah, I'm thinking Comet ZTF sent a bunch of asteroids our way. You know, this is the third asteroid to hit us in about a week. You had SAR 2667, then you had like CX1, and then now this has no name. We'll just call it Willie. We just got hit by asteroid Willie.
I'm calling it Windy. Asteroid Windy.
So everybody stay cool, and I will talk to you in the near future because that is what I do. God bless everyone.
It's crazy. Crazy, man. Yes, I watched Nick Avocado and hey Sarah, what's up? Well, I dropped the link. Oh, his link. Oops. Yeah, let me do that. Um, I don't I don't know anything about that channel. So, I subscribe to it. I cannot necessarily recommend it. But let's open it up here. I'll drop the link to that video. Let's see, where's my channel? Bear with me, bear with me. Now I gotta get my thingy looking right. That is what she said. Hey, Brady, how's it going? Saint Ratty. You aren't gonna rehash any streams for the 50th time. I can't rehash a stream for the first time. Like, I'm barely able to complete one stream of my own about literally nothing, let alone like review somebody else's review of their review of my review of their reviewing somebody else's review of their review. No. You meant Cosmic was eating SpaghettiOs? I bet Cosmic is eating like a king. I bet Cosmic eats like a king. I don't think he's doing too bad for himself. I don't think he's doing too shitty. But sometimes all a guy needs is a can of SpaghettiOs, you know? That might make him feel like a king. I don't know. People are weird. Cosmic, you're weird. That's what we've deduced, but in a good way. Yeah, it is crazy that people will react to someone reacting to someone reacting to someone reacting. But that was like Laura's gig for the longest time. And it's almost like they've become the thing they hate. Because it really was her gig for the longest time. But now they all do it. So, congratulations. You became what you hated. Is there any better way of saying that? Probably not. Probably not. I wish I had like a cool catchphrase or like a cool thing that I did that I was known for around these parts. Let me think of something. You know, Wendy V is known for dropping like a bomb and then being like, "Let me crack a beer." You know what I mean? That's kind of like she's known for being able to be like, "Pew," and be like, no shit off her shoulders, just crack another beer and kick back, you know? But I don't have anything that I'm known for. I want to be cool like Wendy V. I want to be windy like Wendy. Well, the funny part is it's mostly the same people in chats for the different channels that react to this. You know what? You get so much shit on here. It it's funny, but it's not. It's like kind of pathetic because there's a couple people, and you're one of them, and I'm not gonna leave the other one nameless, that gets so much crap for their comments, and it's because you're so smart and you're so poignant. You like know, yeah, you know how to make a succinct, concise point and just drop a truth bomb. And then it's like, fuck you, Sarah F. You can eat all the bags of dicks, which is a remarkable argument, by the way. Yep, she always does. There's a couple of you. Nobody really, they think they want to mess with you, but you infuriate them. You infuriate them. But it's your brain. It is a common phrase. I've seen lots of screenshots, but I've heard it quite a bit too. And Sarah F., if you think for 1 second, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I've heard it. So what's everybody been up to? Everybody's been super busy because it's been boring and fuck around these parts. Have people been getting like along? The funny thing is, I don't think I ever once called someone a name, and even in a chat, and people still get mad. Oh, well, you don't have to do anything wrong around here to get in trouble. You could do everything right and get in trouble. What's up, Ash? What's happening? Yeah, you don't have to do anything wrong. You could get kicked out of a Discord. You didn't do anything wrong. They just didn't want you there no more. People are so fickle. It's just, yeah. But for a second you thought 274 was here. Oh, she wouldn't type in here, I don't think. I think she hates my guts. It's okay. I still can't figure out why these people are so mad at Sarah. It's because she speaks her mind. She's smart and articulate, and it pisses people off sometimes to have that truth shown to them. It happens to me. Sometimes my friends are honest with me and it kind of pisses me off, but they're only doing it because they care. They're not doing it because it makes them feel good to have to be like, great, how am I going to tell her? Whatever. But I'm just being honest. That's what I see. I'm just being honest. Now I want that dog over here, Nita. Dang it. Cosmic, have you woofed down your hot dogs yet? The other night, Peanut comes up and he's eating hot dogs. I'm like, what are you doing eating a hot dog? You can't come on a live stream eating hot dogs. So he mutes himself, eats his hot dogs, and comes back. You try the kind of real life. I've always had the kind of real life friendships where you tell each other when you're being stupid. Yeah, because that actually is a friendship. It's not just a alliance, where we're allies. But as soon as I get to know you, um, then there's a problem. I noticed that. I noticed that it would be really weird. Uh, like people would all get along, and then people would get to know each other. And when they would get to know each other, they'd get to realize that they really weren't very compatible or whatever. And so they'd kind of distance themselves. And it's weird. It's a weird dynamic. Like the women usually kind of break off in twos, and it's very much like a jail or something like that. Yeah, if anybody wants to come up, I won't be live very long, but if you want to come up, you're welcome to come up. Welcome to come up. You got something to talk about. I am just going to go live with Clary on Saturday, so I just kind of came live to talk about that. But if you got something you got to get off your chest, feel free. It's easy to think people are online are better than they are at first. Well, there's that too. Plus, I think we want to believe that people are like us, that people are like us.
Yeah. I don't know. Can you hear me, Archer? Or am I like super low?
You
Sometimes I have
sound
to fix
great.
it. Are you sure? Yeah. What about the
I'm
chat? Do I sound
positive.
low? Do I need to speak up? Do I need to speak with my outside voice? Archer, keep going. I want to hear your monologue. I missed the last couple of seconds. Go ahead.
Well, it's over now that you're here. You've ruined it.
Ah, God damn it. I'm
No,
just
I'm just
always ruining the
kidding.
fun.
No,
Always
you
ruining the
bring the.
fun.
You're always bringing the funk in a good way.
Some people in the past have said I brought the ruckus, and I don't know. That doesn't sound good.
Yeah,
Arch, what made
yeah.
you want to go live, Archer? Just something, just decide you
I
wanted
was
to be
just,
super social?
yeah, I just felt like talking. Nobody was really around in Discord, and I got to talking to Clary a little bit about going live, and she said not on a school night, and I was like, "Fuck it, let's do it on the weekend." I'll go live tonight. I'll talk about how we're gonna go live on the weekend, and she doesn't
And
think
she
anyone
was like,
would love it when
girl,
she was like,
let's go live on the. Sorry, did she call you
she was
girl?
like, "What?"
She
Oh
was like,
yeah, of
girl.
course, yeah,
All
good
right.
girl.
Do y'all have any? Can you give us any sneak peeks? I mean, you're coming on here to do an announcement, a quick live to announce the coming show.
No,
What are we gonna do a rehashing stream? Can we just rehash a rehash
hell
of a
to the
rehash?
nah. No,
Hell
probably not.
no. To the now. I don't know. I don't know. I
No,
think
probably not.
you shouldn't take rehashing streams out of the mix though. It could, just in case like a parachute, have a backup.
Yeah. I'm not saying we might not play some clips.
Uh-oh.
That could happen.
Y'all need to play Who Said That again. That's what you need to do.
Oh, that was Wendy V's thing.
Okay.
And it was fun as hell.
That's
And
good.
yeah, that was awesome.
I don't
So,
know.
what do you
So
got on your mind?
I've been the only like, listen, guys, I'm not like an expert in law or anything. I do watch Nick Rekieta for like 2 hours each day though. And
Okay.
this Alex Murdoch trial should be like the most interesting thing in the world, and it's just
Right.
not. It's so strange how like it sucks. It's like I one day I tuned in, and there was this like big dude, and he was on there, and he's talked for 20 minutes, Archie, about his certifications. Then I went over to BlackRock over in Virginia Beach, and I got certified in UPI training and analysis for cybersecurities. Where then I worked there for a little while, but then I got transferred over where I was then had a support cliff certification for a fucking Amazon warehouse that I worked at. Like this guy never did any type of work. I'm guessing this motherfucker was just in training his whole. This guy's got a certification or two, is what I'm saying. So
Yeah, yeah.
it's such a. I've been trying to like put it together in my head, and I think I got it. This is why this trial, which should be fucking amazing, like. Okay, so I was just like every other basic bitch thinking like, oh, family annihilation. This guy like killed his wife and his like kid. But
Yeah, yeah.
if you actually sit long enough with the trial, there's points where you go, well, maybe he didn't kill his kid. It sounds like some people when they talk about him and his family, he seems like a really great guy. But then there's
Uh-huh.
moments where like you go, oh wait, no, he might have killed his. It's a
A
whole crazy.
really great guy that was like a total opiate head for like
I
what
guess that's
20
what
years or so,
I
to the
always bring
point
that
where
into
he was
question.
ripping to the point where he was ripping off clients,
Yeah,
embezzling from the law firm. I mean,
but can we talk about the
that's
two
not a
brothers?
really great guy.
Can we talk about the two? Well, as like a family man, here's the thing. They're like one of these. They're like one of the final like old stock Southern big families. Like they were like Nick
Yeah,
Ricada and them were saying like 50 years ago, they would have been hard pressed to find like South Carolinians who wanted to even be the jury of this trial because your family would
yeah,
probably get harassed. So tight with inside the family. But okay, hold on, Archie. This is what I'm saying. Like let's say that the prosecution doesn't do its job in proving that Mr. Alex killed his family. Does that bump it down back into like a murder case? Like, is it now an open investigation for a murder case? Because let's not forget, Artria. He did steal like 200K from his business partner.
right,
Now, I'm just saying, Archie, I'm not a thinking man. I'm not a law man. I didn't go to any college or anything. But
right,
let's say
right.
my family members ended up dead. And the last thing really I did over like the last year was still 200K from my buddy. Like I'm just putting things together that well maybe it was the guy who he stole money from, had his wife and kid killed. Maybe I don't know.
Yeah,
And I'm always trepidatious of the I'm a drug addict thing. I think that's something that is like padding for sentencing. If they do,
I see.
things don't
I
go
see.
right. I think they just like to throw that in there. Like, oh, by the way, I'm using fentanyl. It's
But
like,
but
are you really?
isn't there isn't part of the storyline that a lot of the money that he was embezzling was being used to traffic narcotics?
That's another element that they don't even. So this is a weird thing, right? This is what's weird about this trial. Because Archie, this trial is a murder trial. There is a dead woman and a dead son, and that's the facts. But if you listen to this trial at any point, you would think it's
Yeah.
like a civil trial over money and
Yeah.
stolen money, and it's fucking strange. So it seems to
Yeah.
me that Alex's side is trying to do whatever they can to mute this thing and drag it on and make it so boring.
Uh,
And then I almost feel like the state doesn't have a good case against Alex. Like I think the state's going, look, we might not be able to convict you of this, but since we're not going to convict you of this, did you see the part with the two brothers, with the autistic crippled brothers, and they came in?
no.
So okay, so this is another thing. So just one of the things of Alex's past that's not really getting talked about. So this lady, I think, worked for Alex, had one of those classic slip and falls where you go to the hospital and you end up in a coma and you don't get to talk to anybody. And the only person who witnessed this slip and fall was Alex himself. And I guess when you're really rich and when you have employees, you have insurance on them. And so somehow Alex like got money for
Okay.
this lady dying on his property. And he like basically strung on, he told the boys, he told the autistic, I'm calling them boys. I think one's 20 and one's like maybe under the age of 18. He told these two, he was stringing them on. He was like, listen, boys, don't go to any lawyers or anything. Just stick with me and I'll fight this thing out for you. And we might be able to get you 50,000. The motherfucker got like 5 million, Artria. Like it's all coming out in
Yeah.
court. Like
Yeah.
this guy
Yeah.
was a piece of shit.
Oh
He
yeah,
was a
I heard
piece
about
of
that.
shit. It's crazy. There's a bunch of elements to this, and it's basically a classic old Southern big rich family who done it because he also stole money from people and shit.
Yeah,
So
he did.
and it's like I don't know why the state continues to harp about the money. Like let's talk about like the you know the murder of the two people, but I feel like maybe they don't have every it's that little thing again, right, Archer, where it's like just
They
because you
don't
don't
have a
get
smoking gun.
just because you don't get convicted doesn't mean you didn't do the crime. It's just like
Good.
that you did this. And I think like because I don't know. It seems like a weird case to me. What are they saying in the chat, Archie? You don't see very good.
Oh, they're just talking.
Although
They're
Nick
just talking.
Ricada's covering the trial, my friend. Nicky Rackets.
Is he? Nicky Racket's
Yes.
back at it.
And it's just
Yeah, I
boring.
noticed.
They're
They
just talking about how
really
boring
do.
it is.
Sarah says, I think there's just a ton of unsubstantiated rumors. Steph says, I feel so bad for him. The phone calls between him and his son when he was in jail show a lot too.
Listen, Steph Ricada in the chat. I don't want to hear all these wild conspiracy theories. This man probably killed his family. I don't know why he would though. Maybe,
But why would he kill him with two different guns, right?
yeah,
And
yeah.
they're two different shotguns. It's just weird. Like the
So,
way that they got shot is just odd
and
that he did it by himself.
the business partner that got all ripped off and stuff. He was all weird acting on Stan, like all like sad and kind of all over the place. And I remember.
Yeah.
I remember thinking like, did this motherfucker kill like Alex's family? Like, but then I remember these are like super rich people. They don't like spin the block on their ops and stuff. Like they probably hired somebody that we will never know to come and hit these people, right? Like maybe I don't know. It's a possibility.
Hey, Kimikaze.
You know, they jumped
That's
in the
not a
slab and just
possibility.
they jumped in the Crown Vic and just blah 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 blah. You know, nothing like probably not like that.
But he could have just hired someone to do it.
But do you think he hired people to kill his own family?
Yeah, to save them from the humiliation.
Rostock, that's actually a really good point.
To save them from the public humiliation, you know?
Yeah, that
And
he was going to
gonna
come
get
out
brought
as
up
some
on these
addict.
financial crimes.
Yeah, is it that ego thing? That's like a strong case of ego right there. Like, fuck it. Like, if I'm going to be embarrassed and my family's going to go down, then we're all going to die. Do you think you think he was too cowardly to kill himself? Like,
yeah. He's too
damn.
addicted to the shit in this world, like, you know, money. How much money do you fucking need? Like,
He looks
how
like an
much
evil
money do
old
you
man.
need? So that's why there's, you know, rumors that there might have been some, you know, at least some low level, like, oxy running or whatever, that sort of shit, you know?
You think it's even worse than that? You think he's over here fueling a... I say I didn't get all that. Like I said, guys, I'm not an expert either. I'm just watching Nick
No,
Recato like
I've just heard rumors
every
on
day for
it.
2 hours. Okay. He does look, he looks like, I don't know, he looks like Captain Hook or something. I don't know. He looks evil to me.
Dude, you know who looks weird is the other kid.
See, I don't get to look at these people too
Wait, let
much.
me
I
find
hear them
them.
in my headphone.
Alex. Let me see if I can find a picture of that other kid. Images. Yeah, he looks weird. Laura put him on a. He's
Who?
a ginger. Oh, let me
Oh,
show
well,
you.
go ahead.
Laura put him on a thumbnail, and I was like, "What in the?" And then Ickmail put him on a thumbnail too. Hang on one second. Let's do.
I'm half a ginger myself, guys. So watch out with the jokes in the chat. This guy might
Okay,
look perfectly
well,
normal.
I don't
No, I
think
need to
anybody's
see.
too many jokes, but look at this guy.
This guy, he looks like a problem. He looks
Wait a
like AOC.
minute.
Looks like AOC's boyfriend. I don't trust him.
This is not going how I planned. There we go.
What you
Look at
doing,
him.
Archie? I don't. It
You
hasn't
see that
changed too
guy?
much. I just see the Google thing.
Oh, you don't see the.
Did
You
you?
see the ginger?
Yeah, I see it, Archie.
Oh no, there we go.
He's
Here
a
we go.
ginger guy.
You see
Oh, wait a
him?
minute. Hell no. I think we know who the shooter is. I think the shooter is sitting in this room right now. What the
Oh
hell?
no.
Damn,
But
he
there was
looks
this
like...
one where he kind of had his finger like in his mouth, and it looked like he was flipping off the camera or something.
Oh, he's
And
the one.
Laura had it on
Yeah.
her thumbnail.
Damn, I heard about that.
Yeah.
You remember Billy Madison? He looks like one of the old Doyle brothers. It's too much.
Billy Madison, no.
It was a Adam Sandler movie. I don't
Oh
know.
yeah, I remember that movie.
Who
That was a
done it,
great
Archie?
movie.
I think it was It was a hired hitman hired by. I don't know. You think? I think his business partner has his people killed. Maybe. I mean, it's a possibility.
I
But
think someone told me that they thought that he had them done away with so that he could save them the public humiliation. And to me, culturally, that made the most sense.
yeah, I
It
guess
just
so.
did. And
I
then I don't
I
know if
don't want
you
to
watched.
sully the honor of my family.
I don't know if you watched the behavior panel.
uh-uh. What
They
is behavior?
they're a group of their uh, body language and psychology and all kinds of stuff.
Um,
Specialists are like mostly work in like consulting and big time guys. And it's four of them. They have a channel. It's called the Behavior Panel. I'm surprised you haven't heard of it. And they did some shorts on Alex Murdoch and his body language and how he spoke. And one of them commented on when they're talking to him and he's sitting in the cop car and he's like, and then I saw my boy, the way that they were saying it, this guy, this behaviorist is like, yeah, he wouldn't have been saying it like that if he wasn't the one that put him down. Like there are people that really think that he did it. Like
I think
really
he did
strongly
it.
think that he did
I
it.
think he was just blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying?
But
Mm.
why he did it, I don't think anybody's gonna know that unless he decides to get honest later on.
Mm-mm. What if it was his business partner just angry, just like motherfucker? You over here
Yeah, they
taking
could be.
fentanyl and not telling me?
They could be.
He's just
I don't
mad.
know.
He's mad he didn't share his fentanyl with him. Could be a bunch of things. No, definitely. I think our Steph was right. He probably did owe money to someone, and they you're not gonna see them around no more. And his family.
How much
And then
money you
did
gonna
you hear about?
owe?
Did you hear about the OnStar fucking stuff? Like how they
No.
like yeah, in most cases, like when there's OnStar, audio and register, like even just whose phone is registering
Yeah,
to the Bluetooth and stuff, like that's all
right.
typically something you can get. And they end up getting like a redacted version of it, like that went through the Murdoch camp
What?
and everything. Yeah, yeah. There was a whole thing that went on about that, about how like this is not normal. Typically, this is they just OnStar just hands it over like a bunch of good mooks,
Oh
typically.
my God. That's unbelievable.
See, I don't listen to, and I personally, because I love the interrogation and stuff, and I love the behavioral psychology and all the body reading stuff. I love it, but I
Yeah.
there was somebody who did like donated like $100 to Ricada, and he was like, Ricada, you need to look at this video on the body cam footage, and Nick was like, do I? And they were just all the lawyers were shitting on like body psychology or body studies, and they're all like
Oh,
it's just
really?
reading tea leaves. None of it. Well, their thing is like, well, this doesn't prove anything to us as lawyers because this is like not admissible in court. You can't go because of his tonal
Right. Of
inflection.
course
The
not. It's
moment,
all
like
speculation.
it's like
Yeah.
reading tea leaves.
It's all
I
speculation
was
until it
I
becomes
was
military. Once it becomes military,
yeah.
believe me, they follow that shit. And so do police when it comes to profiling. Believe
Yeah,
me.
when they come to like when they're interrogating them and stuff like that, they can read when someone's shutting down or someone's being honest or someone's
Yep.
comfortable in the room. Like they definitely it
Absolutely.
plays some role. I don't know.
Yeah.
There might be
And lawyers know
there's
that.
there's just a level of it to like that guy's channel you were showing us earlier who's like, look, that's not good. Piece of the sun flew off yesterday. It's not good. So what does
That's
this
okay.
mean though?
I hope I did. Yeah, I
What
don't
can you
know who
tell me
that guy was,
emphatically?
but damn, he had something to say. I was glad. I was like, dang, he's not too crazy, but he's a little crazy.
Pretty big solar flare yesterday on the sun. Won't hear about that in the news.
We're gonna hear about something that's 3 buses high getting shot down.
I've I've found those channels before. I've had people give me links to channel. Well, it's just always for my people or whatever always seems to get sent to me by random people. Is somebody who's like, bro, have you been keeping up with the activity of the sun lately? And I'm like, no, what is this? Something been going on? It's like, yeah, bro, it's
Yeah.
acting in a way it's never acted before. I'm like, I don't know what this tells me though. Like I get like, oh shit, you know. Did you hear I saw on the Jimmy Dore show, you hear that Dr. Michio Kaku, he came on talking about how the
Yeah.
core of the earth is starting to spin the other way, or they think it's about to start
Right.
spinning the
Yep.
other way.
Yep.
Because it's like not
It's
attached to
about to
our mantle
reverse.
anymore.
And
Damn,
then
what
they
could that be?
said, I don't know what that means for the Earth itself.
They said they think it happens like every 100 years or something, but they also
Oh,
say they don't
okay.
have any concrete. They also said they don't have concrete evidence of that. They're just kind of looking
Well,
at the
he
information.
he is a theoretical physicist. I mean,
Yeah.
superstring is a theory. So, yeah, but
Think of the core of the earth like a Chinese weather balloon floating over fucking
wait,
Pocatello.
who's John?
Who's John?
She said John is still alive.
Who's John?
I don't know. That's what I'm asking. I
I
thought he
don't know.
died too. Wait, RDA.
Oh,
John Benet's dad is still alive, and his name is John Benet, right?
see, who
You
got
know
caught
those,
up in hokum?
those
What's up?
conspiracy theories that they think Katy Perry is John Benet Ramsey. Have you ever
Just like
heard
a
that one?
kidnap, just like a kidnapped CIA kitten or something like that. Just
Yeah,
women some
yeah,
maybe. You know who I don't like? I don't like one of the people you can find multiple one of this, celebrities that cracks and goes, I'm gonna tell everyone everything is like Lady Gaga. Like Lady Gaga has these cycles where for 5 years
yeah,
she'll be like on an obscure fucking Instagram channel going like they're all pedophile Zionists running the government and the CIA. We're all being used and abused by
yeah,
and like whenever the system needs her, she's like, guys, vote for Joe Biden and get your vaccines. Come on. Like
yeah,
it's
right.
it's like what man, you
Yeah,
can't keep being both. You can't keep like having these moments where you're talking about, look at this. What do you think all the satanic symbolism in the music videos are? You can't be that lady one moment and then guys, we gotta support war in Ukraine. People have to
right,
die. Come on. Like
right.
Lady Gaga, choose a side, sweetie. So I don't know. I don't know what to believe about. I think that I don't know. I don't know what to believe.
Oh my God, Lady Gaga did ruin American Horror Story. Except
See,
Armageddon was really good. I gotta say, that next to Freak Show, that one might be my favorite one. And no, I haven't watched them all, but
no, she
Armageddon
didn't.
I've watched
She
repeatedly.
binged it one weekend. She binged it all. Don't let her lie to you guys.
I haven't watched all of them. I've watched those whole seasons though.
Mm.
I probably could binge.
What else had my
And
attention? Oh, I just wanted to come up, guys, and say something that
uh-oh.
apparently it was a dynamic duo in the mall shooting in El Paso, and I hope
Oh,
they put that fruit booter. You know what I want to say. I hope they put those fruit booters on fucking death row. And that's all I have to say about it.
Fruit Looter.
Fruit booters, like
Well, I
inline
heard
skaters.
when I was listening to Look There, I
Mhm.
heard that they had the suspect's mom,
But they
almost like
have.
it was kids that did it.
Well, they have to tell me the race of the shooters before I can be appropriately outraged. I don't know who to blame yet, Artria. Okay.
Okay.
So if it was some Muslims, then I'll be like, see, if it's some white guys, I'll be like, fucking Donald Trump's America, guys. Am I right? Look what happened every day. That's just like anybody who does anything bad, they now like represent the whole race of people, right? So just like I was listening to the guy who was like a copycat of Elliot Rodgers, the incel. He was like a Canadian
Yeah.
incel. And he was just like, oh, well, we're gonna have to overthrow the Chads and make sure that the Stacys, like basically little Nat Close, fucking
I
talking
didn't
about
know
how,
there was a Canadian version. That's scary.
yeah, I think what did he do? He tried to hurt people. Yeah, he tried to run and hurt people down with a van. And then you can see the footage on YouTube where like he's out of the van, he gets out of the van, and one officer kind of has like chased him down and everything. And he does this thing where he pretends like he's pulling a gun out of his pocket. He pulling his wallet or his phone out of his like, hoodie pocket, trying to an illicit attempt to suicide by police officer. And the cop's just like, son, the cop was just like, son, no one's intimidated by you. And so I watched the interrogation of that kid, and he was just full on like, well, do you understand what 4chan is and what normies are?
Oh man, that must have been cringy as fuck.
Oh, it was super cringy. I couldn't
Look
stop
at
it. I was like,
you need to read this RDA comment. It's for you. Lobster Boy was killed a mile from you.
Wait, Lobster Boy.
Boy?
What? I
That's
don't know.
crazy.
Ross Dog might as well he just told me in a museum exists. I don't know.
You're like,
I'll
that's
check
all
it
I
out,
know.
Ross Dog. I'll look it up.
So is where that meteor
Lobster
hit
Boy. I never knew there was a Lobster Boy.
Is that where
there's
that
a
meteor hit? Yeah, there's a meteor that hit Texas.
It must be. Wait, hold on. I thought Texas had a shooting.
Yeah.
There was a pew pew pew.
In El Paso,
and then a meteor hit at the same time.
Yes.
And did they the same mall? That must be a shitty El Paso mall for it to get shot
No.
and hit with a meteor.
No. I don't think the mall got hit.
Oh, okay. My bad. I thought it was tripping.
No,
some bad luck.
Let me see. That's what I was playing. So it's South Texas. Let me show it. Because apparently it didn't get through the first time. Oops. I don't know what I'm doing here. Give me just a minute.
Was it a meteor? It wasn't.
I'm like a major boomer right now. So it says, Rocky Horror, huge meteorite seen speeding over Mission in South Texas. Look at it. Look at it.
Damn. Wait. Was that hurling from the sky?
It says speeding over Mission in South Texas as terrified residents report loud explosion and shaking homes.
Damn, where at? Missions? What do they got? Native Americans trying to teach them Christianity in these missions still? I'm more shocked that missions are still around.
West of McAllen.
West of McAllen. Okay, so South Texas. Okay, damn.
Yeah.
Oh, goddamn. God just has some beef with Texas today, I guess. You know what? I hope they find that meteorite, Archer, and I hope they put it on death row, if you ask me. I don't think
Another Texan claimed Facebook. Everyone heard the loud noise and the houses shake while observing the incident. What is a meteorite? Anyway, Ross might have what?
Ross might have been at the El Paso mall store. He said he bought a luchador mask while he was there.
Oh my God, you're crazy.
He became an amateur wrestler. I don't doubt it. It's probably accurate. I've never been to El Paso, but I would imagine there is.
Almost grazed. Hi, Blue Jay. Blue Jay says it almost grazed our planet, so it didn't hit. I thought
it was just seen. So is it okay? I think it's comments we have to worry. Not comments. A comment that we have to worry about, right?
Yeah, you're right.
Those are the ones in the movies where they're like, Mr. President, the comet's gonna hit in 72 hours.
Right.
And they're like, get Space Force. We're gonna need Space Force for this.
To pull your keys at the same time and blow it up. We both agree to nuke it at the same time.
Yeah, right. Exactly. See, you know how the movie ends.
Hmm. I know how the movie used to be. I don't know about this bullshit they're calling movies nowadays.
So, Archer, quit giving us blue balls. Tell us about this Clary Archer show that's going to come out.
Oh, well, there's really nothing to be blue or abolish about, basically.
What date and
We're
time
just
is that
going to go
again?
live. It's going to be Saturday during the day for the people on the West Coast. So I would say mid to late afternoon for you East Coasters. And if you're central like you are,
And who
same
cares
thing.
about Clary? She might as well live in Candyland. I mean, who
Well,
knows
no,
what
that's
time it is there?
why that's why we're doing it, because for her it'll be Sunday night or Saturday night, because she's
Well,
7 hours ahead of me.
I'll be sure to tune in. I usually can't jump up on panels on Saturday, but
You
I
can't.
will. I usually can't, but I will be in the chat and I will be insulting you guys, so you can look
We have
forward
a
to that.
well, that's yeah, can't wait. But we have plenty of things that we can.
I'm gonna be in the chat going, "Great monologue, Archer. Great monologue."
Yeah, good job, you dumb bitch. It's ridiculous, just ridiculous.
Just
But
ridiculous.
yeah, no, I didn't have anything. I didn't have anything specific except for specifically we are going to go live on Saturday and talk some shit. And everybody loves hearing Clary talk shit, so I
Ooh, you
figured
see,
why not just announce it?
now you're making me think that Clary has something she wants to get off her chest.
Maybe she
Now I'm
does.
starting. Okay, see, guys, this is why I'm
Maybe.
up here. If it wasn't for you, old fucking tease Archery over here wouldn't tell you anything. Guys, let's tune in next Saturday and hear what fucking Clary's got to get off her chest. Might be
Everybody
Saturday
will because they love her.
they will.
Even the ones that hate her love her. It's so funny.
She's
Like the
likable.
people that hate her, they actually love her.
Was
They
she
don't know it,
Scotland,
but they
right?
do.
She's from Scotland.
Yeah, yeah.
It'll be
And she's a
Saturday here, but
whippersnapper.
Sunday over there.
Yeah, so it'll be fun because she gets a lot of like way more people in her life than I do.
So you're gonna go do it on her channel or this one?
Hell yeah.
Okay. Well, I don't know, Archie. I'm
Yep,
just saying.
yep.
I'm just saying. And so you're just
I'm
gonna be
just
there.
saying.
What do you? Are there some things that you got on your chest, Archie, that you want to get
I'm
off your
just
chest?
I'm just production value.
Okay.
Even though
You
I
gonna?
can barely remember how to use StreamYard.
Are you gonna jump up there and call somebody a fucking cunt? Is that what you're gonna do, Archie?
I could.
You gonna go up there and say, "Bitch"? Is that what you plan
I
on
said,
doing? Are
it's
you
hard to
gonna?
throw a rock and not hit a fucking cunt around this place. So
Are
I
you
mean, it
ready
could
to?
happen.
Are you ready to get somewhere and fucking drag a hoe? Is that what you guys tune in next Saturday? We're dragging bitches around here. See, Archie, that's how you get people to tune in.
Yeah, and then people come expected me to drag someone, and then see, I can't
Don't
because I'm
deliver.
too mean.
Don't deliver. No, you shame them. You shame them all and like, see, you only came here because you wanted to hear me drag a hoe. That's what does that say about you? Then you insult your chat and tell them to leave and unsubscribe. And then what happens is
That's
sometimes
what Laura
they do the
does,
opposite.
and then she cries about how her channel's tanky,
It's
and
stagnant.
then I
People,
feel
I think
bad for her.
she's got to be worn out. Laura's got to be like just tired. Like not even just like
Worn
the
out.
audience.
Yeah,
Like could you
yeah,
imagine having this as a job? Everyone that I see that has
yeah.
YouTube as a job, other than like the top 1% of awesome YouTubers that like, oh,
Really?
you're really living a dream. Everyone else who does YouTube as a job, it seems horrible, you
Yeah,
know?
it does seem on the miserable side for some people, or at least after a time, because you have to
Yeah.
keep coming up with new shit. Remember the olden days where it was only uploaders? They'd have to come up with like original ideas and concepts, and
Right? You had to have a video.
yeah, you had to have something to upload. Now
Something
it's like
that
people just go live and talk about nothing, like me tonight.
I've been like hanging around YouTube for so long that like it wasn't cool to have like a repeat video of something that already been covered. Like YouTube was so small.
Yeah.
Like let me give you an example. In the first few years of YouTube, there was one, and it was usually a ported from like I'm my example is it was a port from a Tony Hawk VHS, and it was a how to do an ollie, and that was the video on YouTube to learn how to do an ollie. Nowadays, YouTube, there's a how to ollie video, like a basic trick. There's a how to ollie video every day is being uploaded. Like the same person going like snap your tail
Oh
and throw
yeah.
your front foot. Like every there's some skate channels where they do one every year. They do another one. It's like before on YouTube, it
Oh.
was I don't know. I feel like that was not something that would happen. It was more like people would be in your comment section being like, expert village already expert village. This is my Naklo impression.
That's
Expert
good.
village already did this video, dumbass. You know,
You're right. You're so right. I
but now it
forgot that
seems
shit.
there's old original. You're talking about just people uploaders only. I'm thinking about there's like random like I know one Bohem. You guys can look him up. It's spelled with some threes and slightly spelled wrong. And Digital Soul. He's another one that like was way around a long time ago. But I can remember guys who were like bloggers, like the earliest like vloggers, at least the ones on YouTube. One was
Yeah.
a kid who lived like he was like had to be in a part of the country that had basements. He was literally like a kid living in the basement, had dreadlocks. He was like
Yeah.
doing all these weird, like he was doing all these weird random jobs. He would go to Burning Man. Like before I even knew what
All
Burning Man
right.
was, I heard this kid talking about it. Like, and he was
Yeah.
I can't for the life of me remember his YouTube name. I mean, it's just one of the oldest, like when YouTube was first around, like one of these first guys. He was probably like in his 20s, and I was like way younger. And I could not
Yeah.
remember. I just can't remember this guy's name. I don't know.
Maybe
And
it'll
then
come to me one day.
Rev made his
Ollie.
first channel.
And then Red made his first channel. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Oh my
Rev
gosh.
Rev was one of those people. He has like one of those triple OG. Like he had like a old ass. I don't know how many years YouTube's been around, but Rev had one of those, like one of the first kids on YouTube type shit. But just
Yeah.
probably of that generation. Yeah, I remember Ross told me. You've told me that before. I know you used YouTube until 2015. That's crazy.
Download movies. 2015, really? Damn. That's
I'm trying to remember
old.
when
Like
it
it
came
was
out.
already old by then.
I just remember. I think
2000. It was like 2003 or two.
I just
2004.
I remember using it and Yahoo in typing class in school. You had to sit there and put your hands on the home row keys and do a stupid typing program. And
Are you Googling it?
yeah, I'm Googling.
Thank you. I knew I
When
could
did
count
you?
on you.
When did
You
YouTube
remember?
come out?
Yeah, bitch.
Yeah, 05. Yeah, it seems about
Okay,
right.
so
Yeah.
yeah,
It's
oh
fucking
five,
weird.
and it was totally different too.
Totally different. Yeah, way smaller. Like I don't know. I can't remember like a lot of the early viral videos unless someone like puts them together in a compilation or something. I just remember the look of it. I definitely remember the look of it. I remember, I don't know, like you said, just independent. Like people had to like come up with thoughts and stuff like that. And like
Yeah,
I
they
thought
had to do original shit.
I remember watching Angry Video Game Nerd. I don't know how early on he started, but Angry Video Game Nerd, who was just this guy. He was an Opie Anthony fan, but he was just this guy who would talk shit on like these old Sega games and NES games and stuff like that.
So I have a question for you because I never followed Opie and Anthony, but I know you guys do or whatever or did. But I followed Stern, right? Like
Uh-huh.
back in the old days, like not for a long, long time, but so I know a lot about Howard Stern show, and I always remembered him talking about Opie and Anthony like they were shit.
Yeah.
And I wonder like how does that work? Because there's so much bleed over between Opie and Anthony fans and Stern fans. Like, how does that work out? Do you just like,
I don't know. It's just fucking, just like I think it's just like classic radio. Even when they were like on like terrestrial or on a satellite
yeah,
radio, like they still kind of had that weird old school disc jockey. Like you used to like rival with like old radio guys, or maybe some of these Opie and Howard Stern started. It was natural to have like I think a local rival with like another morning show and stuff like that.
yeah,
But it became just this perpetual old business mentality of like, no, fuck those guys. We're the better show. We're gonna get the better, guest and
yeah,
stuff like
yeah,
that. And they always lost to Howard. Howard's just, a behemoth. He did his thing. He had Howard TV on really early. Like I remember watching that,
yeah.
and I feel like I even think I really seen Howard TV on TV before I really even like listened to Howard Stern
I
myself
did
on old
too.
radio.
I did too. Yep, me too. It's that era,
I
like
guess so.
maybe the late 90s, like mid to late 90s or something. Well, you were, never mind. But for me, it was that era. I
Mm-hmm.
don't know that I did listen to him before then, but it was so brief. And his
Yeah.
like, I yeah, I it was just in passing. It wasn't more like I was a fan. I consider myself that I became a fan at one point, you know? It's weird to think about that, but I did. Because, like, I'll hear things to this day that are not even related. And it reminds me of like characters or whatever from like the Whack Pack or, just people that would
Oh
call
yeah,
in on a
yeah,
regular basis or stuff like that. I love old radio like that. It was so good. Just, it
yeah.
always made the morning commute so much better.
I'll listen to like it's weird, but sometimes like I like cleaning windows and other work that I do, I get to just listen to
Yep.
music and whatever I want all day. And I'll get so burned out that I'll go back to like find like an old Opie and Anthony episode when they had like a comedian on like Patrice O'Neill or Louis C.K. And I'll just
Yeah.
re-listen to that whole old episode. And it almost kind of feels good, especially if I'm working in the morning. It almost kind of
Yeah.
it's like that old radio thing. Like I kind of liked it. Like my cousin like was the first one who showed me Opie and Anthony, and then we also used to listen to like I don't know if it was a national thing or if it was a local thing, but it was just like the sex talk line where like people would call up and be like, oh
Was it
yeah,
Loveline?
I got some head last night. Now my left nut hurts. You know what I'm saying?
Was it
Baby, you need to.
Loveline?
Maybe it was just Love Line. Maybe I feel like it was more local though. I feel like there was
Okay.
Love Line, but then there was
Because
like
Loveline was local at one point down in
oh,
Southern California
well,
on
in
K
Southern
Rock.
California, yeah. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe it was just like one of those played in different markets. It must have been that. It must have been that. Because
Oh, I'm
everyone
sure.
saw Cheaters on TV. Cheaters was like a Dallas thing, but also it was like a lot of people know that show Cheaters. At least like the first
Oh,
season's like
hell
mostly filmed in
yeah.
Dallas.
Hell yeah. Richard Grieco, are you kidding me? We used to
Or
go out to the bar, come
was it
home, watch Cheaters, and just fucking play Guitar Hero, man. Oh, hell yeah.
So Archie, let me know though. I mean,
We used to
this
party like
Saturday,
that. Gotta leave.
I gotta know though, Archie. This Saturday with Clary, are we gonna fucking dox somebody?
No, we're definitely
Okay.
not gonna do that.
Are we
That's
gonna
not gonna
fucking
happen.
are we gonna swat somebody? Is that what you're telling me? Is
No, we're
no?
definitely not swatting anybody.
Okay. Okay.
I can promise this won't happen.
You
Are
telling
you
me
trying to get me in trouble?
we're not gonna blow up any federal buildings? Is that what you're telling
All
me?
right.
No.
Are
Okay.
you trying to
I'm
get
just
like the
playing.
cops at my house now?
Right now the
No,
YouTube algorithm that like reads the caption is like going nuts right now, like beep, beep, beep. Like
I'm already
there's some
demonetized. Let's not get me obliterated into dust.
there's some hippie in like the YouTube headquarters on a yoga ball like reviewing this stream right now. Like what
Are
were
you
they talking
kidding? I
about?
know. They're like, what's her address? Pew.
I don't know.
It's
I'm just
okay. I'm
asking.
sitting right by my door if they come by. They're welcome.
People want to know: is it going to be vile? That's
It's
what
gonna
people are
be
asking.
so vile.
I just heard
Look,
about this show, but I already know the people are talking.
Clary knows how to bring it, so you know.
That's true.
Plus, here's the other thing. It's only Wednesday, man. Do you know what could happen between now and Saturday afternoon?
Oh, so much could happen. Saturday is a good day.
Oh my God, is
So much.
sodomy? No, sodomy is not on the menu ever. Just like for the record, he said sodomy Saturdays with Eritrea. That's
Yes,
not a thing.
it's a working title. It's not a concrete
No,
title yet, but
no, no. It's
could
not
be.
even on the menu for the title.
'Cause we had to axe it, I guess.
Wasn't that what that troll was saying? Going
Which one?
around saying sodomy on kids and shit.
Yeah, using an old word like sodomy. I'm not
Who
familiar.
does that?
I never seen it. Everyone has screenshots of it being.
I
It's
never
some pretty
saw it
terrible shit.
either.
I never myself saw it. I don't know where these people are posting this fucking terrible shit at, but I mean, that's just weird. That's somebody with too much time on their hands. You know what I'm saying? Someone who's really like, I don't know, someone who's like, it's almost so like vile and sickening that I don't believe it. It's someone who's trying to shock and scare me, and I'm not gonna get shocked and scared when you're trying to shock
Yeah,
and scare me.
that's not cool at all. Blue Jay
Um,
said when my little sister was 3, I let her talk to my friend on the phone sometimes. That was in 1974. Damn. My mom one day got the phone from her and she called the courthouse halfway across country. Yeah, I remember when it used to cost money to call places, and people would call and say, do you want to switch your carrier to MCI? And I'd be like, no, fuck you. I was
Jesus.
mean. I was vile. I was a
Yeah,
heathen.
I forgot that I forgot somebody said that like if you went back to like the 70s or the 60s and you told people like in the future like Americans will be buying bottled water and they'll be able to call across the world with no extra fee. Like they like
People would be like, yeah,
those people would
right.
not believe you. Like especially
Draw the
bottled water.
computer in their pocket,
There's no way you
bottled
could convince
water.
people. Yeah, like bottled water wasn't always a thing, like people, Americans walking around, everyone acting like they're famished and needing hydration. If you think about it, like it's kind of the same thing with car seats. You and I have talked about the car seats things before, like how like
Yeah,
car seats now are like mandatory and people will lose their minds if they don't have a car seat. But like there's
right.
a whole generation of people who rode up into the window of the back of a car.
Mm. Well, rumor has it the French started the bottled water craze.
Ooh, you think it was that Perrier water or whatever it is, the one in the green bottle?
Perrier isn't Perrier.
It
I guess
makes me feel fancy.
Perrier is French. Does it make you feel?
I don't
I
ever
don't
get
like.
any I don't ever get any opportunities to have any, but I feel like, I think at one time I bought it at like an Albertsons whenever I was a youngster. Like it was just something I was like, well, I'm gonna try it, fuck it. But I think it's just sparkling water, right? It sparkling water? That's what had to be the craze.
Yeah, it's just bubbling water. Water with bubbles in it.
Water's bubbles in
That's
it.
true, Cosmic. I would have never believed it. I'm so
I don't
lost.
like I don't like little lady acting like, well, I don't know. I don't know how old little lady is. I would have never believed it, Sonny. There's no way.
No, she was around in the 70s, is what she's saying. And she would have
Okay.
never believed it.
Motherfucking people walking around with body. And I hear people used to stink. I hear like I don't know the history of deodorant, but I feel like the history of deodorant is not long enough. You know what I'm saying? We should have figured out
Well, they
deodorant
don't
way.
they don't call them dirty hippies for nothing, okay?
Yeah, but it's coming from people walking around with polyester suits on and shit like that.
Right. And they were smoking cigarettes too.
Oh, they used to eat
Ooh,
cigarettes.
everywhere they would smoke. In the hospital. Oh my God. Can you
Mhm.
imagine? Dude. Well, so are you going to be there on Saturday?
Who am I? I'm just gonna be able to lurk in the chat. I don't think I'll be able to come up and
You got
give
to
my
work.
commentary and play by play, but I'll be firmly seated in the chat listening. I might
All
show
right.
up, put two little eyeballs in the chat, you know.
Hi, Jenna. So, on a scale of 1 to go fuck yourself, how
Okay.
high are you?
Mm. I only had that one little bowl, but it's some pretty good stuff. It's some pretty good
Okay.
stuff. But I've
All
only had
right.
that one bowl. I've become a lightweight. I've been not fucking with the vices as much, so I'm pretty
That's
much a
good.
lightweight.
Does it
But it's
make you
good.
feel good?
It makes me feel good, and like the amount of time, because like I'm like the way I used to smoke, I just like I have like a routine, you know. It's like the milkman has to
Yeah.
come by, you know. And now I just have all this extra weed, and it's like, man, this thing's lasting me like 2 months. This is also nice and saving
Yeah.
money. But
Yep.
so,
Yeah.
why is somebody
I have.
judging me?
No, I'm judging you. I'm a little jealous of you, is all.
Hmm.
But
I
I
haven't.
got a little weed.
I still haven't drank outside the wine since that I had wine once since dry January. And I still haven't been
Ah.
really having no urge
Is
to
that
drink.
so? Is that the plan to kind of stay on the drier side?
Yeah, but I feel like I'm craving sweets some more. Like normally I would never buy no can.
Oh.
Like eating sweet things is something someone has to present me with. And then I'm like, sweet. And like I would never go like I'm gonna go get some ice cream for myself or I'm gonna get some cereal. That's what it was, Archie. I might have given up alcohol, but you know what I picked up? Something I put down a long time ago. I went and bought
People
a
do
fucking
that.
I went and bought a box of Captain Crunch, and I was like, no, this is gonna become a problem. I'm not drinking or smoking as much. I'm over here eating Captain Crunch. I only had only 2 nights in a row, Archer. Don't judge me, but I feel like this might become the new habit, and I gotta, you know,
Yeah, it would become the new habit.
oh no,
You got to
but it's
ask
so
yourself
good
though.
with the crunch
Maybe you could
berries.
do it in limitation, like a limited amount.
Maybe like a little bowl of crunch berries.
Yeah, like a small bowl per week, like 2 times a week.
Yeah.
Then you have a compromise, right? You're not overdoing it. You have a physical job. You're going to burn it off.
Yeah, but I don't know. Like I said, I don't normally like go for sweets or anything like that. Normally, I
Yeah.
just eat food because I'm
But
hungry.
if you're
And
totally against it, then, you don't like that. You feel like it could become an addiction, then fuck it. Don't eat it.
plus, I
But don't
usually
go back
only
to drinking.
yeah, no, I don't think it. I don't know. I just hate that bloaty feeling that beer gives you. But I mean, I don't know. I do miss
But
it
you
though.
like
Like I
that
said,
floaty feeling that beer gives
that
you.
floaty feeling. Exactly. You
Yeah,
see what I'm working with.
of
Or
course.
maybe I'll just go back to my old ways. You know what I'm saying? Just boozing it
Go
up.
back to your old causeways.
Well, it's because here's the problem is like I never had like a drinking problem because I only drank like 1 or 2 beers a night. But
Yeah,
if you look up on like you can look up right now on Google the benefits and the adverse effects of drinking 1 or 2 beers a night. There's a bunch of things that would be like, did you know that you actually lower your likeliness to have cardiac arrest if you drink? Or did you know
right.
the whole idea that a glass of wine is good for you? They say a glass of red wine, you know, that
Stress
whole
levels are lower and all this.
yeah.
It
You know
helps
that
with cortisol and
beer drinkers
yep,
are less likely to suffer a heart attack, and it's like, whoa. Well, maybe I'm hurting myself by not drinking, aren't you? You ever think about that?
exactly. Maybe you are. I'm thinking about it now.
Yeah.
Thinking about it now.
I'm a, I'm
I
a,
think
I'm
it's
a
something to
walking
consider.
I'm a walking anxiety attack and a heart attack, just waiting, just a ticking sober time
Yeah,
bomb.
you better knock that shit off. We like having you around, man.
Hmm.
So you're
All
gonna be
right.
there Saturday in spirit at least. That's
I'm gonna
good.
be lurking. I'm gonna be lurking.
And hopefully you'll be having a good day making a bunch of money.
I'll be
But
able to
Go ahead. You'll be able
Go
to.
ahead. No. I'll just be able to, soak in the dragging for myself. Not that there's any draggings going on, but just be able to soak up the entertainment.
A lot of stuff could happen between now and then. You never know.
You're right.
And
You're right.
I gotta thank you for being willing to come up on my panel and talk to me and entertain my people because they do find you very entertaining. My friends do. The people
I
that
doubt
come
it.
in my chat. No, shut up. Anyway,
Well,
um,
I promise you,
and
Archie, I didn't taste a single bite of my dinner. I just inhaled it just because you were like
well, that
20
was nice.
minutes. What are you gonna go kill the cow cosmic? You growing the lettuce?
No, but I mean, there are some people that have to go live. Like the only person that will come up on their panel is Nat Glow. So I feel very blessed. I have like you, Wendy V, Peanut,
Uh,
Michelle when she can. Like I'm super fortunate that
Artria, I think that you're invalidating my existence.
we might talk about that on Saturday, but that's also kind of boring, so we might not.
what,
But
making money from Laclo? I don't know.
it
Have
depends.
a Rex jump up for a second. Just tell him there's gonna be a short Naclo segment.
I'm
And
sure Rex is welcome.
Rex will give you something to riff with,
If I know anything about Clary, I'm sure Rex is welcome. I'm sure Ross is welcome.
Rex will always say something new about Naclo that I didn't know before. And I'll even go
Oh
behind
man.
and be like, let me see the evidence. What is he talking about here? They're like, Jesus, he's not lying. I didn't know Naclo's life that deep.
Look, you got some health advice here.
What should I
Ross is
do?
saying if you smoke cigarettes upside down, it'll restore your lungs.
Damn it. I think that's how that works.
Wrong.
Smoke cigarettes upside down. No, the vaping. I am vaping a little bit more.
What are you
That's not
vaping?
good. I'm vaping right now. It's
Why
called
is that
jungle
not
juice.
good? It's way better than smoking. What are you talking about?
I don't know. I think doing both is really, that's like expert level, but
Sounds like I need a CIO. Oh, a CLO appearance. I thought you said
Well,
CIO. I was like, I'll take a CIO.
you
A
know what?
CLO. I don't know about a CLO, dude.
I think if you play your cards right, Archer, and the moon is in the right spot, I think you might
have a Naclo reference on
on the Clary stream. Could happen.
I
That's
see
all I'm
his
saying.
head enough floating around.
I
Wishing
was
me happy Valentine's Day. Cool,
yeah.
cosmic, not cool.
Hey, you don't like my Naclo Valentine's Day card in Discord? I mean, hey,
Not cool, not cool.
go in a
I
chat,
am
just be like,
getting
hey,
ready for the surge.
you just go in a random Discord, like, hey, my friend thinks you're cute, and then just boom, hit him with the Naclo head, and
Oh,
kills every time.
no offense. I'm sure someone thinks not close cute.
Yeah.
It's just not cosmic.
We might have Archer might have to do a segment. Who finds Naclo cute on Saturday? I'm sure we'll
No
get
one
one.
will show up.
We'll do a poll, and I promise there's one simp out there who will be like, I'm just joking.
Didn't he like drive somewhere and give somebody money and then have to drive home?
Yeah, I gave her 500, and she was just like, well, Naclo, now that you're giving me money, I feel pressured into doing things, and I don't feel pressured into doing things, so I'm gonna leave with your money.
So basically, she was being a whore,
Yeah, I mean, sounds like it, but it's
or
just not.
felt like she was being a whore if she did things.
She didn't, yeah, and so she didn't deliver the goods, which we all know what the goods. I mean, Naklo was
Yeah,
now the part of the story that I didn't know about. Part of the story I didn't know that, like, I guess I don't know. Maybe she was grifting, and I don't listen. I don't know these people, but I guess
yeah.
she let it be known to people that she needed some sort of help or she needed 500. And Naklo came and like the thief of the night. He just like left Dallas and fucking like she didn't know. Like I always assumed that like
Don't worry, madame. I'm going to drive you and give you $500.
It's like, bro, you know Cash App exists, right? You don't even got to do all
Yeah.
that. But no, I didn't know Naklo went in like, like Paul Revere through the night, fucking galloping over to
Damn.
galloping over to Florida and like was like,
Come to the Motel 6, madame.
and I had
Aw.
$500 and she wasn't into
Poor
it.
guy.
Now the story that
Keep
Steph
the
tells is
500 bucks.
it was she took the $500. Now if you listen to Steph's version of the story, she'll tell you that she went and I forgot what the guy's name, but she has like an online boyfriend already that like lives
Okay.
around there in the local area, and they went and smoked meth. It was just a whole thing. So
An online boyfriend. All right.
well, he's not an online boyfriend. I think they were somehow local. It's a whole fucked up thing. Listen,
Yeah.
you've been around the internet long enough. You know that
Yeah.
people's
Yeah.
wives
Yeah.
will get taken and all this craziness, and
Right.
people will
Right.
move out and
Right.
move with other people. So that's all I listen.
Yeah.
It's one of those situations. I can't remember the guy's name. It's the guy, and he's like
Hmm.
well, it was that was it was damn, I can't remember. I really can't. You know what? I think it was the guy. It was the guy that Poon Handler jerked off in front of. That's who it was. Whoever that guy's name is.
Ew.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah.
Oh my
So
God. Why?
yeah,
Why
because
would you
okay.
do that in front of another dude?
So so the lady, right? The lady that
Oh my
Natclo gave
God.
$500 to. The lady that Natclo gave $500 to. That was bless your heart or whatever. That was her best friend. And And so one night, Nat Close girl was being a real hussy, and she started jerking with Poon Handler, and she was so overcome with remorse and guilt. Like a week later, Shockwave, that's his name. Thank you, Veruca. His name's Shockwave.
Thank
Yeah, I'm
you.
pretty sure I did this all right. Yeah, Shockwave. So she was so overwhelmed with guilt and remorse for jerking with Poon Handler because Poon Handler was dating her best friend and they were jerking together. So she was like, I feel so bad, and I need to tell my friend that her man isn't, faithful and that he's jerking with me. But if I just tell her, like if I just say, hey, me and your man jerk together, she's not gonna believe me. So this is what I'll do. I'll jerk with him again, but I'll record it so I have proof of it. And just so like everyone knows that I'm doing like to catch a predator type bit, I'm gonna have Shockwave standing off camera in the background watching me jerk off with Poon Handler. So Poon Handler jerked
Ooh,
off. Yeah, so Poon Handler jerked off in front of Shockwave.
uh,
And Poon Handler was so
no.
mad. Poon Handler was so mad. He was like, I was led there under false pretenses.
I bet he was mad. I don't blame him. That's
So that's what's going
disgusting.
on the internet. So
That's
when
not
you
windy, dude.
that's not windy. That's stagnant. That's the opposite of wind for sure.
That's not windy at all.
That's humid if you ask me. Yeah, so
Yeah, for sure.
that happened. So I don't
So that's
like
disgusting.
so when someone tells me a story of like, oh, he went and gave $500 to this girl that he was, dating, like I'm not shocked by that because I know the Poon Handler story. So I'm just like, yeah, this crazy shit can happen here on the internet. You need to watch your back, stay on your toes,
Oh no, thank
keep
you.
keep keep it windy, in all fucking
Yeah.
circumstances.
Keep it slapping.
Keep it slapping.
Sorry,
I
that's
don't know.
not right, but
Do you
it's
think
okay.
do you think Clary's stream's gonna be windy?
I
This
think Clary's dream's gonna be slapping.
slapping. You think the young people will be like, yo, did y'all hear that stream? It was a banger. You think they'll be using that?
It was a banger.
Yeah.
I think banger is so 2013.
Is it? Damn. Okay. Slapping's
Don't you
definitely
think?
more. My favorite new thing being said is don't miss. So anyone you just like a lot, like an athlete or a band or something, like
You're like, they
we
don't
like
miss.
this. Yeah, they don't miss. Yeah, I love that. I feel like I've recently heard that going around. I'll use it whenever I can. Like, god damn, these motherfucking tacos don't miss.
Yeah, I never use any of that
it
because
feels it
people
feels
know
weird
I'm
getting
just an
old.
old person
It
trying to
feels
act
weird getting old.
young.
That's me.
It does because I'm like working with people and like having all day meetings with them and stuff, and they're like, "Oh yeah, and that was super dope," and then blah blah blah, blah. And I'm like, I'm never gonna say super dope. Like that's not true. I actually have in the past, but I picked that shit up, and I'm like, you're old, okay? You're not allowed to talk like you're 12. You're just not.
Yeah, it's
So
true.
knock
I
it
feel the
off.
same way. I will. You're
Yeah,
right. It's a good point.
but
That's not
it's
that's not
windy.
slapping. But windy, I feel
Yeah,
like we
not
started
bussin'.
windy.
We
Bussin', I feel
started
like
windy. We can say it.
I don't know. I think I forgot who started windy. Well, one of us. I think it was Peanut started
Peanut
windy.
started it.
Peanut started windy.
Yeah, it's all Peanut's fault. He started windy. So what are you gonna do with the rest of your life tonight?
What time is it? It's
About
10:30.
bedtime?
I have to. I have to.
Yep.
I've been getting up. I set my little
It's
alarm. I
about
can show you.
bedtime for me too in about an hour.
I have to get up at 6 o'clock. 6:30 is when I wake up. So I
Good.
have to. I can't fuck
I'm glad
around.
you didn't go to bed earlier. That's cool.
Hmm. I
But
still look tired though all the time. It's fucked
you
up.
do look tired.
Well, here's the
But
thing. Going
you
to
look
bed
high.
doesn't mean going to bed doesn't mean I'm going to sleep. So it's still a
Okay,
good
that's
habit.
something you don't need to know about.
Well, no, I mean, I sometimes I can't just fall asleep. Like
Right,
I
right.
used to do it when I was hitchhiking. That was like a magic power I developed. Maybe it's just because I was always so exhausted, but that was like a magic power
Yeah,
from hitchhiking. I could lay down and fall asleep in like 5 minutes. Like I wish I had that power still. And I know people are like that who can just lay down and fall asleep like a psychopath in
I
5 minutes.
do.
I,
But
I
it's
not
the
me.
weed. If I take weed, I can. If I don't take weed,
Ah,
it takes me longer. I need to clear my mind and yeah.
overstimulating. All right,
And I've
Archer.
been taking a lot less weed, so yeah, I've been abstaining quite a bit.
Archer, I'm
But
glad to hear.
whatever.
I'm glad to hear we're practicing abstinence because you know what I told my friend the other day when they were like, "Hey, do you want
Oh
to drink a
no.
beer today?" I said, "No, thank you. I like the feeling of being what did I say? Damn it, I forgot." oh,
Upright.
no, oh no, that's what it is. I prefer the feeling of being disciplined. So I'm
And do
glad we're
you?
practicing discipline. Sometimes, but sometimes I just want to hit the blunt.
Sometimes it sucks. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm glad
All
you hit it tonight and you came out. Thank you.
right, Archer, keep it
All
windy,
right.
okay?
Yeah, keep it windy.
I'll
Stay
be
slapping.
lurking on Saturday.
All right. I'll think of that. At
Peace,
least say
guys.
hi. You can say hi always. Come on.
Hello, goodbye.
All right. Yeah, he's crazy. But thanks for coming up there, Cosmic. I don't mean that in a bad way. Takes you 2 hours to fall asleep. That's way too long. You need to do some stuff, girl. When you go to bed, you should be able to fall asleep within a half hour or less, for sure. But yes, I think I'm gonna call it a night. We had a good look. It's been almost 2 hours of me just running my gums and talking no shit. But we will go live on Saturday in the afternoon for the West Coast, probably early evening on the East Coast. And that will be Saturday night UK time. So, yay! Thank you, Blue Jay. Thank you guys all for being here. I really appreciate you. Um, and yeah, I'm gonna also try to do my gaming stream on Friday, but you guys won't care if I don't do it if we go live on Saturday. I already know. But I should be able to get the gaming stream done on Friday night too. So anyway, thank you Lolo for posting Clary's link, and I enjoyed you all very much. I hope you have a great night. I'll talk to you next time. Thank you for being here. Have a wonderful rest of your week, and God bless. Bye.